All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to explore three simple words that were basically the entire foundation for Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy. Truth is God. Now, that sounds simple, but it's a statement that really challenges how we think about the divine, and we're going to unpack exactly what he meant.
Truth is God, you know? For Gandhi, this wasn't just some poetic phrase. It was a literal equation. It was like an architectural blueprint for how to live your life. So in this explainer, we're going to deconstruct this whole idea, piece by piece, and see the incredible structure he built from it.
So, to even begin to understand Gandhi's equation, we have to start with the most important word in it, right? Truth. What did he actually mean by that?
Okay, here is the first absolutely crucial distinction we have to make. For most of us, truth means, being honest, getting your facts straight. But for Gandhi, that was just the tip of the iceberg. He was talking about truth with a capital T, something much bigger. A divine principle, the ultimate reality, basically the fabric of the cosmos itself.
So here's the point, and it's a big one. Gandhi wasn't just saying that God is truthful. He was saying that the fundamental organizing principle of the entire universe is God. Not some being up in the sky, but the very core of existence itself.
So if truth is this ultimate reality, this huge cosmic thing, how do we even experience it? How does it show up in our lives? Well, this brings us to the next key concept in Gandhi's architecture: peace.
See, for Gandhi, peace wasn't just about stopping wars or arguments. It was an internal state. It was the natural feeling you get when your life is in sync with that fundamental truth. It's that feeling of harmony when you're aligned with the very nature of existence.
And this is the key question, isn't it? It's one thing to have this deeply personal, internal state of peace that comes from understanding ultimate truth. But how does that actually manifest in how we behave towards other people out in the real world?
And that question, well, that leads us directly to the final pillar of this whole architecture: nonviolence. This is where the philosophy becomes a practice. It's where this divine principle gets translated into a clear path of action.
And this is another key distinction. Nonviolence, or ahimsa, it isn't passive. It's not about just doing nothing or being a doormat. It is an active, conscious choice to act in a way that honors that ultimate truth, that divine spark that exists inside every single person, even your opponent. So, let's come full circle, back to our core equation. Truth is God. Now that we've defined truth, and we understand peace is how you express it, and we see nonviolence is how you practice it, suddenly these three little words have a whole new dimension, don't they? Okay, so let's put these three pieces, truth, peace, and nonviolence, together and see the complete architecture of Gandhi's philosophy. Let's see how it all fits. The flow here is just perfectly logical, right? It all starts with a foundational belief. Truth is the ultimate reality. Realizing that belief, that leads to an internal state, peace, and that internal state dictates how you act externally, through nonviolence. Foundation, expression, practice. It's a beautiful system.
And here's the thing, you couldn't just pick one. For Gandhi, you couldn't practice real nonviolence if you didn't have inner peace, and you couldn't find real peace if you weren't grounded in this ultimate truth. They were a single, inseparable, interconnected system for life, a total package. Which kind of leaves us with a final thought to chew on. Gandhi defined his capital T truth as the divine principle that governs all of existence. So it really invites a personal question. Beyond just day-to-day honesty, what's the fundamental principle that governs your existence? What's the ultimate reality that you are building your life on?